All right, here's an interesting development out of Enugu State, Nigeria. Governor Peter Mbah on Tuesday unveiled major aviation and transport plans during his 2026 budget presentation, outlining an ambitious expansion of Enugu State's air and land mobility assets. Addressing lawmakers, Mbah said improved mobility remained central to his administration's economic strategy, stressing that transportation is a lifeblood of commerce. Without efficient mobility, no economy can thrive. He announced that Enugu Air, the state-backed airline, would undergo a significant fleet upgrade in 2026 through the acquisition of 14 additional aircraft, raising its total fleet to 20. 20. Wow. According to him, the state currently operates six aircraft. He says, as you know, we procured three aircraft earlier in the year 2025. We have already closed the procurement of additional three due to arrive any moment from now, but certainly before Christmas. So we currently have six aircraft. Mbah said the 2026 procurement drive would complete the expansion sequence next year. He says we will acquire an additional 14 aircraft that would bring our total fleets to 20, he told the assembly. The governor noted that Enugu Air had become both an economic enabler and a strategic platform for our emergence as a regional hub. Beyond aviation, he also detailed plans to strengthen the state's road transport system, including the construction of five new transport terminals, as well as the procurement of 2,000 sedans for city taxi operations. Mbai concluded by hinting that the expanded air and transport infrastructure would bolster Enugu's growing transportation ambitions. Okay, so a few things. Part of the reasons why a lot of people have been speaking about the budget being so bogus, 1.62 trillion naira for Enugu State is just too ambitious. So I'm thinking this is one of the reasons why the budget is that high, because procuring 14 aircraft in 2026 is no child's play. Is no child's play. I'm going to check for you the amount, what it's worth to buy an aircraft or even have a lease. To own that aircraft, it's a lot of money. I'm sure that's part of the reasons why the budget is that high. I also want to tell you some of the reactions that people have been putting out regarding this development. This person says this young man understands that your governance should be run like a business, and that's exactly what he's doing. Every state in Nigeria are consuming. I haven't seen any state governor investing aggressively like Peter Mbah. You will still see I called some names that will be asking why is he investing. That's how stupid a lot of many Nigerians are. Instead of building flyovers that doesn't generate revenue, is it not better to use the money to invest the money and generate more money? 20 aircraft can earn the state 150 billion plus annually. Apart from Lagos, this is the biggest budget so far. I also believe that Enugu IGR is already bigger than Ogun, Delta, and Rivers State IGR. Over 400 billion will be realized by the end of the years, as mentioned in the budget. That's interesting, isn't it? My governor, please make it cheap for Enugu indigene. This one says, let them come first. There will be no need for social media hype if there are there for everyone to see. Moreover, there are more people-oriented projects that those funds could be channeled better than air fleets, water, roads, healthcare, etc. Joshua says, who remember Imo Airline? Where is Imo Airline? Soludo of Anambra State is not seeing all this one. Laugh out loud. Who owns Enugu Air? This one says, Anyogolu Chiezolam says, can we see the positive impact of all these in the lives of commoner in Enugu? Let one start first and let us know the price. Good one, talk and do governor. He have already buy extra three will be presented this December. The best governor in Nigeria with clear visions and missions of growing his Enugu state economy to $30 billion. What Your Excellency has achieved in 2 years in office are testimonies that you would achieve above set targets. You are buying aircrafts that the people that voted for you will not enter. What about the 100 urban roads? What about the Nsukka road? Please, how many Enugu people travel with plane? My Sabi Ali, my Sabi all. The airline is good for a particular people, not for all. Building more roads will give everyone sense of belonging. So I wish you will build more road for our people than a particular section, please, Oga people, Oga Governor. This one says, please build industries and companies that will employ graduates in the state. God bless Peter Amba. This one says, the capable governor. His Excellency, sir, I thought these green smart schools will start functioning from second term for me. Nothing to show up, only structures, while some are something else. Thank you, sir, for all the good work you are doing in our dear state, Enugu. The best governor in Nigeria, Barrister Nubi Simba, the great son of Nkanu land. He came to do business in name of increasing Enugu IGR. Rob Peter, taxing blood daylight out of poor masses to enrich his team. The more you look, the less you see. If you say he is working, equate his performances with revenue he is getting. I rest my case. Second hand plane. We need water in Enugu State, not plane. Aircraft or more security drones. Which one? Which one exactly? God bless your large hearts. God bless your love for your states. Shalom. That money should have been channeled into building factories and industry in each of the wards across the rural areas for youth employment. 20 aircraft and the ones in place now are rarely filled with passengers. Air fleet will rise in the state where there is lack of access to potable water. This man is extraordinary. Since we have some aircraft, it is not better to use that money that construct railway and modern train station. Let him focus more on the water supply there. He will generate more money for the state. Provide water for your state, this one says. May God help you to succeed. That's my prayers. Some people can never wish good things in life. You are an epitome of working governor. That is not our problem, this one says. What we want is to secure our lives and properties. Enugu State are under siege by Fulani terrorists, aka headsmen and kidnappers. Omulumbo and Soka Road and Ogwogo Opin Road is their base, yet the government is doing nothing to stop them. Our people cannot move freely. Enugu people deserves better. Gideon Chidera says, you are buying aircrafts that the people that voted for you will not enter. What about the 100 urban roads? What about the Nsuka road? APC money business. Mba should invest more on projects that benefits the less privileged masses, not on airlines. Okay, so there are a lot of persons that have reacted to this development. Yes, it is elitist, no doubt. Aircrafts is elitist, but then again, take a look at it from this perspective. They are looking to expand their movement into sub-Saharan Africa, like West Africa, and even South Africa, and even Europe. That is what the plan is beyond what you think is local. The airline, Enugu Airline, what I heard that they're doing is not a local airline; it's an international airline. So that's the reason why they're doing 20. So maybe a certain, maybe eight will fly within Nigeria, but the others will fly internationally. How about a situation where Enugu Air competes with Ethiopian Air? The only airline that flies from Enugu to outside the world is Ethiopian Airline. So imagine Enugu Air flying from Enugu directly to United States of America, or directly to South Africa, or directly to United Arab Emirates. And you know that Enugu is a center of the Igbo land. So I don't think there's anything wrong with having an Enugu Air, frankly speaking, because our people travel a lot. Education, commerce, business, philanthropy, tourism, relaxation. And because of what he's establishing, I don't know if you guys have seen what is establishing the the tourism hub that is establishing, that has a lot of things. Look, I actually did a video on that. You can check it out, or maybe I would even re-upload it so that you will see what this man is actually looking to do. There's a lot of tourism hub, that new tourism, brand new, is still being established. So how do you get people into Enugu? if you don't have the Enugu Air. I said this before, that the package, imagine having a package from Europe. Enugu Air goes to France. Enugu Air goes to UK. Enugu Air goes to Frankfurt, goes to United States, or goes to China. And maybe people now say that they want to go to Africa. Where haven't they visited? And they said there's a place, Enugu, that they've not been. So Enugu completely, you know, takes care of their meeting, their travel from their base all the way into Enugu, their movement around, their security, their feeding, everything, and then they pay to the government. There's a lot of opportunity. You have no idea what this can do. When you say downtrodden, what the person that will cook the food that they will eat is the person, not a human being. The person that the place that they will live, the place that they will stay in a hotel, is it not somebody that will serve them? Is it not employment for the people? The hotel that he's building, the five-star hotel that he's building that is close to international conference center, is it not people that walk inside? So I'm wondering, like, I know that there are other things that need attention. Of course, we mentioned the water thing, which is still being looked at, which is still being spoken of. Attention is also being drawn to that particular situation. Of course, we know of a security situation, which of course is still being looked at. We've seen that forest guard have been deployed. Not just forest guard being deployed. We've seen that drones have been deployed, equipment have been bought. So what exactly are you talking about? What exactly are you talking about? So I would wish that everybody calms down and watch this guy. This guy is unprecedented. His work ethic is mad. He's not a political person. He's a technocrat, a proper technocrat, and that's the reason why he's putting monies down to doing all of these things. And really, quite frankly, what he needs right now is some sort of encouragement and commendation. All right? Tell me what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you as always.